Fire, an element which transforms and fuels various pursuits of humankind. Be it the humble cooking fire which feeds us, to the fire that helps us to reach the space through rockets, or the fire that smelts molten metals, and the small yet divine light that guides our spiritual path. Fire is one element of nature which is present in each and every aspect of our daily life. An element that man has learned to control, yet fire is controllable by man only as long as he knows how to handle it. The moment he loses control, it rages wild and hungry, licking up with its fiery tongues anything that crosses its path, consuming in angry flames as it spreads like an inferno in the forest, causing heavy damages to life and property. In our country, numerous people and huge property is lost due to fire accidents. What is the cause behind such huge losses? Yes, ignorance. Lack of knowledge of how to react immediately to a fire is the chief cause for small fire incidents to turn into major fire accidents. The need of the hour, therefore, is to equip ourselves with the power of knowledge. Doing precisely this are a group of professionals from Usha Fire Safety Equipment Private Limited. Through their dedicated and sincere efforts, they are spreading the knowledge about prevention of fire, firefighting and emergency preparedness. Through various training programs and modules, this group of fire professionals equip people with the confidence and know-how of how to handle any fire accident without fear.
Fire! Are you scared of this fire? Yes, it is this fear of fire is killing people. Firefighter is a lifesaver. Firefighting is life-saving job. To know how to control the fire and how to fight the fire, you must know how fire starts, how it can be controlled, how it can be stopped from spreading. This knowledge of firefighting and your confidence makes the real difference of life and death at the time of emergency.
Fire is a chemical reaction called combustion. It is the combination of fuel, oxygen and heat. Fuel can be any combustible substance, either solid, liquid or gas. Air contains approximately 20% oxygen and the required heat varies from one material to another. If the combination of all these three elements is avoided, we prevent fire. Fire prevention is therefore avoiding the combination of all the three elements. Poor housekeeping like this is the root cause for major fire accidents in companies and workplaces. Never keep flammable things together under electrical control rooms. Control fire at the incipient or the starting stage itself. Fire spreads due to transfer of heat, which takes place in three different ways: conduction, convection, radiation. Conduction. This is the transfer of heat through solid particles. This can be prevented by removing the flammable materials from the adjacent areas and the rooms above the floor in which the fire has taken place. Convection. Through this, heated smoke and air particles travel upwards and spread fire to the floors above. To prevent this type of spreading, all the doors and windows have to be closed to prevent heated smoke from entering. Radiation. In radiation, transfer of heat takes place through air particles. To check radiation, the surrounding areas need constant cooling so that heat does not radiate and spread the fire. In any accident, immediate action taken within seconds is what makes the crucial difference between life and death. Immediate detection, warning, and instant attack can save property and can save invaluable lives. There are time-tested formulas for extinguishing fire. They are starvation, blanketing, and cooling. In starvation, the materials surrounding the fire are removed from near the seat of fire. By doing this, fire is made to starve without supply of fuel and will get extinguished on its own. Blanketing or smothering. In any emergency, fire can be instantly put out using materials available in any office like curtain cloth or tablecloth, newspaper, or even corrugated boxes. By this, the oxygen supply to the fire is totally cut off and the fire is easily put out. In larger spaces, closing of doors and windows to cut out oxygen will serve the same purpose. Cooling. Water has the greatest heat-absorbing properties and hence it is used for cooling. Firefighting becomes simple and effective when there is a total understanding of fire and the fighting media. There are only 4 types of fire and 4 media to extinguish it. Solid fires is fire on wood, leaves, cotton and textile, paper, etc. and are classified as Class A fires. Class B liquid fires involve flammable liquids, petroleum products, paints, chemicals, etc. Class C fires involves flammable gases, plastics, etc. Class D fires involve flammable metals like magnesium, sodium, potassium, etc. The 4 media available to fight these fires are water, foam, dry powder, and CO2. Water. Water puts out the fire by cooling action on solid fires. Foam. Foam puts out fire by smothering action on Class B fires effectively. Dry powder. This extinguishes effectively by the blanketing method on liquid, gas and fires in electrical appliances. Carbon dioxide. This removes the oxygen and extinguishes effectively Class B, C and fires in electrical and sophisticated apparatus. These 4 media are available in 4 different types of extinguishers. Water CO2 type. This extinguisher has a mild steel body in which 9 liters of water is stored. A manganese steel gas cartridge containing high-pressure CO2 gas is threaded to the cap. When the safety clip is removed and knob is punctured, the piercing needle punctures the cartridge seal. Because of the pressure of the released CO2, water will be ejected at the outlet. Remember to remove the safety clip and then puncture. Water CO2 extinguisher is the best for solid fires. The jet of the water reaches 30 feet and lasts for 2.5 minutes. Hence, fighting of the fire can be from a safe distance. Also available are 50-liter models with trolleys. Water CO2 and all other extinguishers are available on wheel-mounted trolleys. However, water can never be used on liquid fires. It will only spread the fire and cause more damage. Because the density of water is higher than that of flammable liquids. When water is poured on liquid fires, water goes down and spills the liquid, thereby spreading fire. Hence, Do not use water-type extinguishers on Class B liquid fires. Water is also not suitable for fires involving flammable gases. It does not put out the fire. Water, when poured on some flammable metals, will cause explosion and destruction. Do not pour water on metal fires. If water is used for fires in electrical circuits, the person will be electrocuted. Do not use water on electrical fires. Mechanical foam. This extinguisher has a mild steel container where 9 liters of water is stored. 540 ml of synthetic foam concentrate is poured in the water and is fitted with a high-pressure CO2 gas cartridge. In order to operate, the safety clip has to be removed and the knob punctured. The foam concentrate solution will be thrown out through the discharge hose. On discharge, there will be 72 liters of foam for 1.5 minutes. Fire extinguishing can be from a safe distance. Foam extinguisher is very effective on Class B fires involving flammable liquids, petroleum products, paints, etc. The foam covers the surface of the liquid and cuts out oxygen supply to the fuel, thereby putting out fire through blanketing or smothering method. However, foam cannot be used on Class C and D fires. Using foam in electrical fires will also cause electrocution. Dry chemical powder type. In this extinguisher, made of mild steel, the main container is filled with sodium bicarbonate powder. A gas cartridge containing high-pressure CO2 gas is threaded with the cap. When in operation, remove safety clip and strike the knob after holding the discharge hose firmly. The sodium bicarbonate powder is thrown out through the hose and powder will spread out. When operating the powder at the seat of fire, move the jet from side to side in sweeping motion. The powder is not poisonous and very safe to use without any mask. Dry powder is very effective in extinguishing Class B and C fires involving liquids and gases. This, like other extinguishers, comes in various sizes like 5 kg, 10 kg, 50 kg, etc. For bigger operations, wheel-mounted trolleys are available. Fire extinguishing is actually a job that's easy enough that even a lady can perform with confidence. Though successful in extinguishing B and C fires, dry powder cannot be used to extinguish solid fires involving wood, textiles, etc. because there is no cooling effect in the dry powder. Remember, if you do not hold the hose before puncturing the knob, you will not extinguish the fire, but this is what will happen to you. At the incipient stage of fire, when dry powder is used on sophisticated machinery, like computer, it is bound to spoil such equipment. Avoid use of dry powder on sophisticated machinery. Dry chemical powder is also available in stored pressure cylinders, which involves just removing of the locking pin. When the valve handle is pressed, dry powder is released in the discharge jet, which should be directed at the seat of fire. Carbon dioxide type fire extinguisher. The main body of this extinguisher is made of manganese steel. Inside the cylinder, carbon dioxide is stored under high pressure in liquid form. To operate, remove the locking pin and unscrew the control valve anti-clockwise. Remember, anti-clockwise direction, and the CO2 gas should be directed at the base of the fire. Direct the gas on sweeping motion from side to side. CO2 gas puts out the fire by removing the oxygen supply to the fire. It is possible because CO2 is an inert gas and does not react with most of the substances. CO2 extinguishers are effectively used for Class B liquid fires and for Class C fires involving gases. CO2 can be safely used on sophisticated machinery since it is a non-contaminating media. CO2 extinguishers are advisable for fires in electrical appliances. However, carbon dioxide type extinguishers are ineffective against solid fires. Since it does not have any cooling effect, CO2 is not advisable for Class A fires. Sand as a media for extinguishing can only be used for Class A solid fires only in ground level surface fires. When used on liquid fires, sand causes havoc by further flaring and spreading the fire. Do not use sand on liquid fires. These soda acid type water extinguishers and chemical type foam extinguishers are conventional models. The Indian Standards Institute (ISI) has withdrawn the license for these conventional models because of the numerous problems and accidents in the usage of these cylinders. These are replaced by the water CO2 type extinguishers and mechanical type foam extinguishers, which are modern, easy to use and trouble-free. In the event of fire, raise the alarm immediately. Try to control the fire using nearby firefighting equipment. When not sure of extinguishing, inform the concerned authorities.
Fire Brigade telephone number 101.
Remove the materials surrounding the fire area and prevent the fire from spreading. Switch off electricity to the affected areas. When fire is out of control, evacuate people to safer areas. Arrange for required first aid and assistance to the injured. Assist the fire brigade effectively.
Knowing is not doing, doing is doing. With your this practical doing and with your knowledge, you can save the property and the most valuable lives. With the quality made firefighting equipment, with the zero defect maintenance, and with your good knowledge, you can go for professional fire safety management in your workplace. Fire safety management is equivalent to life safety management. With this, you will become the real lifesaver.
When you smell LPG leak, switch off the cylinder valve, open the doors and windows and go out immediately. LPG is in the form of liquid inside the cylinder. Do not roll or place horizontally. Always keep it in upright position. In case of profuse LPG leakage from the center pin, remove the regulator and close the cylinder with the safety cap immediately. When LPG is not in use, keep cylinder valves and burner knobs closed to prevent accidental leaks. Check the LPG tube for any cracks and replace the tube accordingly. In case of LPG leakage, do not touch electrical points. In the event of LPG fire, close the door, windows and come out immediately. Keep pouring water on the closed doors and windows until fire brigade arrives. In any accident, saving property is important, but most important is saving of invaluable lives. Knowing the right technique of fighting fire, one becomes not only a firefighter, but a lifesaver.